Sorry, I'm like, so do you just want me to sit or what? Yeah, this is The Way I Am by Ingrid Michaelson. So,
Cool.
yeah, it's probably, I don't know. I was like, I'm just gonna do this. From the time I was 7 and on, I was always involved in music in school. It was not only a place for me to be safe and have friends, but it was a way for me to express myself and feel like I was good at something, you know, and I was a part of something. One, it's made me more confident in myself, and it's helped me overcome a lot of things. I had been so depressed and I felt like I couldn't make music because I didn't want to ruin it because I couldn't feel anything. But the moment I was able to step on stage and sing again, it was like, you know, it's the most powerful feeling. It's taught me how to work hard. It's taught me how to work really hard. And it's taught me how to be a team player and support other people. I think that's huge. Yeah, it was a pretty rough for a while, but it's been a lot of work. But I'm very open about it because I think a lot of people go through it, and like people connect through vulnerability. So it just has to happen. I experienced some pretty intense anxiety in middle school. I wasn't hanging out with the best crowd, so I decided to switch it, and you know, I didn't have any friends, so I spent a lot of time in the counseling center in middle school, feeling alone, and choir honestly kind of got me through that, because it felt like I had something to be a part of, even though I felt so alone. You know, I dealt with an attempt, and it was really scary, and you know, I know what it's like to wake up and just wish you were not alive in the morning. And my mom went through that as well when I was around 10. Both of my parents struggle with depression and anxiety too. They're both on medication for it. So, you know, it's pretty intense stuff. And I was overcome with anxiety. I would look in the mirror. I felt like I couldn't recognize who I was. I've become so passionate about supporting people that need help. Whether it's like with the bullying, mental illness, self-harm, and give them healthy sources to turn for help. All I can think about now is I'm like, I wish we could just have like a required class in high school that teaches you the skills to deal with stuff like this. So I've always wanted to work with teenagers actually, and yeah, I really want to go into counseling with them so that I can teach them those things now. It's made such a big difference for me. I've dealt with self-hate, you know. I know what it's like, no matter what gets you there. I know what it's like to hit rock bottom and not feel like you can go anymore. I think everyone's outlet is a little different. I think it should be individual, because like for my mom, a big thing for her is working out. She loves to take care of her body, and it makes her feel good about herself, and it's that thing that gets her going in the day, because depression isn't necessarily something you can completely stop. It's just something you learn to control. I mean, I'm happier now than I've ever been because I hit my lowest of lows. One thing I love to do is yoga. I'm really big into meditation and mindfulness now. That's been huge for me. But yeah, for me, it's also music.
Yeah.
It helps me express myself. It makes me feel powerful, like working out does for my mom, you know? And it's a way that not only can I feel better about myself, but I love being able to connect with people on a stage, you know? Like, self-love is okay. I think so many people are like, oh, well, if I love myself, then I'm selfish. But that's not. So I think that has just been a huge source for me and a way to love myself. Everyone deserves to feel like there's something that they connect with and that they're good at. So I think it's very individual, but it's helping people find that is what's huge. Now that I've finally gotten to a place where I feel better, because at first my focus was just breathing every day and getting out of bed, you know. But yeah, so education's huge for me right now. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me exactly how I do it. I don't have to go to the perfect university and do all the perfect things. Help them find their self-worth. I think I would love to focus on that, because every single person is worth the same in my eyes, no matter what you've done. Discovering my new love of therapy and wanting to combine music with that, I think That's my main goal, because they had the state program that I went to, they had like art therapy and stand therapy, you know, so many different things, but they did not have music therapy. And I was like, guys, if we could teach people how to play, because like we could just teach simple chords on the guitar and stuff like that, like simple like things, way for people to express themselves. I think it is so healing and so powerful. So that's the main focus for music right now. I realized now that I haven't been like in a music group for about a year, how important and significant that is for me to be involved in it. It, like I said, it's freeing for me. It helps me so much. So definitely staying involved in music any way I can.
Cool. That's it.